Good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying that breeze. Forecast promises for rain tomorrow. I hope the forecast is full of shit. I'm not a huge fan of rain, especially not after having had as much rain as we've had. This is supposed to be sunny California, not rainy California. So let's talk about the Picture Perfect saga. I know I'm not the Second Amendment guy. I'm more of a First Amendment guy. I mean, I cherish the Second Amendment. I own firearms. I think concealed carry permits should issue on a shall issue basis, not a may issue. If you're qualified to concealed carry, I think the sheriff should be obligated to issue the concealed carry permit. I am not nearly as big of a fan of the open carrying of long arms. While that may make perfect sense in the country or in a state like Oklahoma or some such, it doesn't make sense everywhere. There is no good reason walking down the street that I'm walking down right now to be hauling around a long arm. None. It's not a self-defense weapon. There's no good reason for it. Not really a huge fan of open carrying pistols either, but I'm not as set against that. You know, there was a time in this country, in the several states, where open carry was just a thing. There were no laws against it. You can carry whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted to. You'd walk into the bank with a gun strapped to your leg. No one would bat an eye. That's just what everybody did. And then for some reason, I'm sure you geniuses can figure it out, for some reason, all the states decided to start taking those rights away. My opinion, my belief, is that it became a problem. As populations grew, as the raw number, the percentage of stupid people per given thousand is probably pretty constant. But if you jam enough people into a small area, you hit this critical mass of retards. Really? Oh, that's disgusting. And once you hit that critical mass of retards, then they start taking away rights from everybody else. I'm guessing that's what happened in all the several states. That's why, generally speaking, there are no open carries. I mean, there are some states that are bringing them back. It's a grand social experiment. I'm sure we'll get lots of data from it. But the culture has changed, so you don't see a lot of people taking advantage of it. It's new. Eventually you will, as people get more and more used to it. And we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. Where are you going, guy? Oh, you got to piss on that bush. Come on. So back to Picture Perfect's arrest. We have News Now Peepin' Tim, a.k.a. News Now Library, a.k.a. News Now OKC, is organizing another six-man march because the last two six-man marches were so amazing. But this time he's got Tiny Grisham, a.k.a. Chicken Hawk, a.k.a. CJ Grisham, the president of Open Carry Texas, going up there. The same man who directly associated a convicted rapist who raped a woman with a firearm. That's the guy who's going up there to apparently support Picture Perfect. Now, the evidence against Picture Perfect is eyewitness. Apparently one or more eyewitnesses stated that they saw Picture Perfect point his firearm at people. Now, News Now Peepin' Timmy is under the impression that eyewitness testimony isn't very good. It's not something to base a conviction on, and that's because News Now Library is a fucking retard. Eyewitness testimony is what most people are convicted on. Is this person who did it? Yes. What did he do? He shot somebody. And you saw him shoot somebody? Yes. You're a witness, counselor. I mean, eyewitness testimony is pretty damn powerful. Now, I'm told that Picture Perfect has had his video taken from him. And yeah, I mean, that's going to be evidence. It'll be turned over to to Picture Perfect's lawyer, so that during the discovery phase, so that Picture Perfect's lawyer can prepare a defense. Now, here's what that video isn't going to show. Since it is Picture Perfect taking the video, it is not going to show what Picture Perfect is doing. Picture Perfect is behind the camera, not in front of it. It's not going to show. It's not going to exonerate Picture Perfect. And it's pooping time. Anyway, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to drag you through pocket time. My point is that you should not put the cart in front of the horse. You shouldn't start to make another scene just like Peepin' Timmy has done in the past before you know all the evidence. And Peepin' Timmy doesn't know all the evidence. And I think it's more of a wait and see kind of thing, not start a parade today kind of thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope Ted Nugent has managed to finish. We've almost hit the 7-minute mark. Have a great day.